The war with Iran is not over, according to Donald Trump. He said in his little speech yesterday, any retaliation by Iran will be met with greater force than we used yesterday. Yesterday, when we used 14 of our 20 total stockpile of bunker buster bombs, if Iran retaliates against the United States or whoever, he didn't really narrow it down, then we will respond with greater force than we did yesterday. What the hell does that mean? He said also, Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. If you think Iran is just not going to respond to this in any way, shape, or form, the naivete in that is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And I asked a question in a TikTok that I made last night. It's like, I want to know who was advising him as to what the possible Iranian response or retaliation would be, and how many dead U.S. service members that was going to involve, because that number is not going to be zero. And so if and when Iran launches a bunch of missiles at a U.S. military base in the area, because we have like 19 of them, we have 40 or 50,000 troops stationed in the area. And if and when Iran kills American active duty military service members, what's Trump going to do? Launch a nuke? What is greater force than we used yesterday? What does that mean? What do future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier? What does that mean? What does that mean in Trump's mind right now? You know, because part of this whole process is going to involve, members of the military and members of the CIA, members of our intelligence community who he doesn't believe anyway, advising him, if you engage in this plan to drop these bombs, this is the list of possibilities or probabilities for how Iran is going to respond or react or retaliate. And in this list of options that Iran has, this is how many U.S. service members are likely to be killed or wounded in those responsive actions to be taken by Iran. And I guarantee you that for any and all of those options, that number was not zero. So this isn't over, according to Donald Trump.